Social media became a buzz since Monday afternoon after multiple videos were posted of officers believed to be that of the Special Patrol Unit in the West manhandling a student before he was picked up and thrown into the pan of a police pickup truck. During the incident, an officer was also seen kicking a male student. And despite intervention by two educators to quell the tensions, the teachers' queries were ignored before the vehicle drove off with two persons detained. It all happened outside the gates of SDA Eden High School in Santa Elena, Cayo. So were the actions by the officers warranted? That's what an ongoing investigation by the Professional Standards Branch of the Police Department is looking to find out. According to Principal Erodito Pineda, police picked up a person who stood waiting outside the compound. That person is Bernard Kevin Neal, a student of St. Ignatius High School who had skipped classes that day. He was wanted for questioning in reference to the theft of a bicycle.
They made accuse my brother as he made a thief on bike, on which my brother tell me that one lie because he made go get his bike for another man. Well, yes, he made a man yard, which will give him, well, the wrong way he directed to because in a machine in a man yard. So that well, he can get his bike where he lend the the man's son. So and then my brother tell me that the man even chopped the tire from his bike, which he never should have made do that neither.
Yo lo que pienso que hicieron muy mal esos policías en golpear a ese pobre muchacho.
What I think is that it was really wrong for the police to hit that poor boy. He was only defending the injustice against my son. My son was outside. I went to the college today to ask the question about it, and he said he saw my son standing outside waiting for his cousin. The police passed by and took him. His cousin came to his defense and they beat him, and I do not agree with that. And I am now going to defend my son. If they did that to his cousin, what would they do if they see him in the street?
According to Nasiera Neal, the issue with her son is personal because her son is involved with the daughter of a police officer who does not approve of the relationship.
Problema ya personal.
It is all personal. I am not going to mention the name of the police officer or anything else. But what is happening is personal. And so I am going to ask for justice. If no one else is going to do it, I am going to protect my son because he is my son. And if something happens to my son...
This occurred around 2:30 p.m. when classes were dismissed for students at the high school. Seeing his cousin being detained by the officers, 18-year-old third former Elvin Neal hurried towards the police mobile, questioning why his cousin was being taken by law enforcement officers. But that did not end well for Elvin because he too was taken into custody, but not without resistance and disapproval from his peers who stood watch. But even if the student was disrespectful to the officers, were their actions justified?
Is that my cousin? So that the one police never. If my cousin me go on anyway, then police never should have me gone answer with him too. So I know my cousin he kind of I don't know say like kind of gangsters and things. So he not left himself. He ignorant. So but police never got no right for doing that. That my brother and my cousin hurt me so much for see how they treat them like if they're not animals. Then treat them. Then we all are humans and we shouldn't be treated like that.
Injustamente le pegaron.
Unjustifiably, they beat the poor boy. When they released him from the police station, he showed us swellings on his head. And so I do not agree with that. And he lifted up his shirt and showed us that they had hit him several times in the stomach. That isn't right that they did that to a boy. If the mother did nothing and I was his mother, I wouldn't have left it like that because that is my son, my blood. He isn't my relative, but it hurts me because he is the relative of my son.
Hours later, Bernard and Elvin were released from the San Ignacio police station without charges. Today, they were back at their respective schools.
They released my brother because he never do nothing. And the same man we catch and we arrest her, he same one release her. He same one bail her out. So they never give him no charge or nothing. They never charge my brother.
This morning, several officers visited SDA Eden High School and recorded statements from students as well as teachers on the incident. Principal Pineda says that Elvin Neal was disrespectful to the officers and has since apologized. As a result, the disciplinary committee at the school will address that issue. Dwayne Moody for News 5.